Liverpool defeated Como 2 goals to nil, and it was a good game to watch. There was a lot of positive from the game. Van Dijk was super positive. Jeremy Jacquet was super positive. Um, Jeremy Frimpong was also very positive. Like there was a lot of impressive performance around the pitch. Allison also was also very good. Now, after watching all the preseason game, Ariola has managed Liverpool and watching how he set up tactically. I think I have an understanding of how we are going to set up. Now we are going to set up in a 4-2-3-1 formation, but it's 4-4-2 basically. So the four men in defense, we know them. Four man in the two people at the base, Soboslai and Gravenberch. Then Florian Wirtz in the number 10 position. From what I'm seeing, Gapo on the left hand side and Rio right hand side, and with Isak number 9 position. Now, so when we sort of press, Gapo goes into drop deep a little bit into the left back position, not really the left back, but the left half space. Right then, VS pushes forward to press from this particular point, and also Rio also pushes forward. Now, from everything I've noticed, there are certain things that is going to definitely happen. With how we set up under Areola, you are definitely going to score a goal. That's a no-brainer. It's going to happen because you are aggressive on the front foot, and the type of players we have can always produce us a goal. However, the damaging part about this is that we are also going to concede a goal due to how much bodies we commit forward and the lack of a number 6. And also remember, we are also playing with two high flying right back and left back. Frimpong and Kekes are forward minded. So, in the right sense, I think we should have gotten a left back or a right back that sort of adds to Van Dijk and Jackie and makes up a back three. But, anyways, that's cool. We're always going to score a goal. Now, another worry again is that him playing Rio off the right hand side is taking everything away from Rio. I watched Rio when he was a kid, and all his training as a youngster was playing off the left, cutting in, shooting, or trying to be inventful. Now, when Iraola has played him on the right hand side for consecutive games now, or but 3 games in a row, he has been completely toothless. He hasn't been himself, and it's obvious. So that has to end honestly. If we want him better going forward. Now, also looking at how we play again, I would say I noticed a connectivity between VS and Isak. That's going to be very, very positive for us this season because they sort of understand how they play. They can locate, and find out each other. However, the problem with this is that they obviously get injured a lot of times, especially Isak, right? So that's going to be a worry. Now, another thing I would say again is Jack is a fantastic player. It's going to be very important for us. And also, the man for Barcelona, Ronald Aro, is a very good player. You know, contrary to popular saying, he's not as bad as thought. Yes, I know we have not watched him enough, but I think the little I've seen is not how as they made it to be. It's going to be very important for us. Now, I'm still speaking on this. We need a recognized number 6. It's so important. We can't think we are okay. No, and if Ryan gets injured, then who plays the number 6 position? So I don't know why it has taken this long for them to make a decision, but Liverpool cannot get into a new season without a recognized number 6. However, the season is going to be very long, right? If injuries come, it's going to make it worse because our second 11 is nothing to write about. We are light when it comes to second 11, but so far so good. There's a different feel towards Iraola. There is no negative or compared to when Andy Slot was there. So I expect us to be sort of better. Are we going to be title contenders? Definitely not. But we can build on this, and hopefully, if Raiola doesn't correct a lot of these issues in his first year, second year, there's a chance to do that. And I'm happy with what I've watched. Yes, I always want more. I always want better, but this is okay for now, and let's see how it goes.